Oh, hashtag grind set.
Hashtag grind set. Yeah, no days off. John Forge, 33.
He's got the Sigma variant, bro.
Yeah.
And, of course, going up against one of the home-born and bred players in the MDVA area. I'm talking, of course, about Puppeh, Soba legend, one of the best Pokemon trainers still doing it out here. And I think people kind of forgot about Puppeh. He hasn't been at too much stuff lately, but he is really good. He was, I believe, 26th on the first PGR for this game, which is insane to think about.
Absolutely, and I will say it's the best random player in MDVA, easy. Like, do not fight this kid's random, he will smoke you. So, right now we got these two players kind of facing off, like the first time they played, considering one of them's from the other side of the world. But Puppeh, you know, still been practicing, still been running things over in Southern Virginia, so I'm really excited to see him come out to play here in MD.
He is also very possibly the best player in MDVA. Really, the front runners being himself, Wadi, and ZD, all of whom have exchanged periods of dominance, not just here, but on the road as well. Oh, ooh, my lord.
Yeah,
there it is.
Repeat that whole situation. And here comes Puppeh's Charizard. I feel like he's one of the best Charizards out there, period. Like, every Pokemon trainer has a character that they play a little bit better than the rest. For Puppeh, it's Charizard.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
Wow. I would have said Ivysaur for him, but I think he's, pound for pound, no pun intended, the best across the board with all three of them.
I agree. I agree.
Like, no particular imbalance, but, you know, they're definitely clear favorites among some of the other PTs. Beast, of course, you know, it's in his Twitter, Beast Zard. You definitely should be scared if you see that thing come out. Absolutely.
But the SCHMIXTAPE able to take away that stock with an up smash. Puppeh a little bit off the eye right there, but it would have been really close to survive anyway. But here we go, going with the Ivysaur, just trying to get some stage presence with that Razor Leaf and managed to find that Vine Whip as well. Good parry, and just hanging out there. I like that Puppeh didn't overcommit at all there.
All right, SCHMIXTAPE. Oh, maybe about to put Zard in the blender. Of course, that is his biggest weakness, that large hurt box and that heavy weight. Gets him comboed quite effectively by really everybody in the game.
Yeah, and these jumps are being called out repeatedly by Puppeh. But speaking of being called out, Puppeh saying, I can do it right back. SCHMIXTAPE dropping that stock to a good up smash read right there for Puppeh.
Yeah, one of the best anti-airs out there, and one of the fastest, if not second fastest up smash in the game. Charizard. All right, we'll see what Puppeh's able to do here. Bleeding out just a little bit on the second stock, but a couple good openings could really cement this lead he's got.
Yep, and here comes opening number one, just giving that grab. It worked out beautifully, but DI away into a forward air. Good interrupt right there from the SCHMIXTAPE, and that was a skill check right there. SCHMIXTAPE passed, but yeah, you got to know that kind of interaction if you want to fight against Ivysaur at these percents.
I love how SCHMIXTAPE stuck out the back air right there, just trying to cover the cross-up jump. Ends up getting a stock as well. Okay, only down in terms of damage here. It's not all that bad for him. But Puppeh, oh yeah, there we go. The ledge trap, down smash is so fast on ending that Squirtle can throw a button out afterward.
Yeah, down smash seems to be the name of the game. Puppeh is looking to cover any of those landings. But right now, Squirtle, I mean, it's kind of getting clawed up a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if without a switch. There we go. Back to Ivysaur, just getting that high recovery. And back air into the up B. That's 3 for 3 on those. And both of them are on the left side of the stage, too. Puppeh's been finding that repeatedly. And something about how SCHMIXTAPE is moving means that he is prone to getting blown up by that interaction right there.
Yeah, getting hit toward the ledge when your back is to the ledge like that, you are just feeling compelled naturally to hold in, especially a character like Wolf who doesn't have the best recovery out there, and that's going to set you up perfectly for the Vine Whip. Yeah, look at this.
That was so mean.
Oh my god.
That was bullying, honestly.
Reading every air dodge, eventually forcing the bad DI. Puppeh going to take game one, but still looked like there were more than just signs of life for the SCHMIXTAPE. He was playing quite well and able to keep pace for most of that.
Absolutely, still a solid pulse on this player, especially on the counter pick off the PS2 we go. And, I mean, if you're going to open against Squirtle, this is how you want to open. Claw him up for a quick 48.
Yeah, 3 up airs in there? That was pretty nice, man. Squirtle loves to press buttons on the way down. Of course, he's got some of the best hurt box shifting, or really not even shifting. He's just got a tiny hurt box in general, so it can be hard to challenge him on his way down, but SCHMIXTAPE doing a great job of that.
Yeah, and keeping this advantage going, but here comes Ivysaur, the character that took 2 out of the last 3 stocks in the previous game with that back air into up B, or just, you know, grabs into pain. So let's see if Puppeh can get anything going. The answer is going to be no, because Charizard is going to show out real quick after that stock loss. SCHMIXTAPE looking solid.
Yep, not even the strongest hitbox of that back air going to do the job. Okay, and they're actually hitting Wolf back on stage. Unfortunate for Puppeh, could have been a big moment for him.
He's going to have no jump here. Going to be prone to being, bullied off stage. That flamethrower into the down air. Puppeh does not miss those very easily.
They were just doing the pound logo, but with their feet.
Yeah. God. Except one's shoe size is a fair foot or fair amount bigger. Yeah, Puppeh is going to take the better end of that interaction, but when it comes to scrapping, it seems like SCHMIXTAPE is getting the better end, just the damage output of Wolf, and also just being able to disjoint and box out Squirtle a little bit easier.
I like the patience on the recovery there, but Puppeh yet again, ledge trapping with the whiff down smash into a quick jab for coverage.
All right, just trying to land, gets that neutral air. SCHMIXTAPE doing a good job holding center stage. Oh, and finds that back air as well, very sneaky stuff. Let's see what the ledge trapping is. Just gonna rinse, repeat, get that grab. Do it again.
Ooh.
No, nice work right there. Baits out that option by jumping back, but using Wolf's strong airspeed just to get all up in there.
I like the feint there from Puppeh, finding the back air, neutral air, and the forward air to close it out. Wow, okay, all the lateral aerials right there coming into play. Drawing first blood on the last stock as well.
Yeah, Zard aerial showcase will be enough. But honestly, if I'm Puppeh, I mean, Squirtle seems to be feast or famine right now. We need a feast. This turtle's looking famished right now.
That is very true. I would love to see SCHMIXTAPE get himself on the board, take this to a game 3. These two have actually been duking it out. You might not expect that against a player with, of the caliber of Puppeh, right? A player from Sweden who most people aren't familiar with, coming out here doing his thing, looking excellent in this second game especially.
Yeah, I mean, has a little bit of deficit. Uh-oh, bad D on the forward air. Yeah, you're going to be able to survive this time around. Puppeh commits on that little situation right there. Whoa! Zara's coming out to play, but I'm scared. Everything's happening.
Yo, what is happening, J-Dog? This is heating up!
Oh my God, both of them have so much rage. Now, if you can make this recovery, I think you have a shot. Don't repeat the situation. It is lightning, does strike twice, and it's going to be the feet of Zard planted in the face of Wolf that wins Puppeh that final stop.
Man, the air Zards coming in, sending Wolf to the grave. Literally just the same exact thing, but guess what? There's not really much you can do about that. The flamethrower setting him up perfectly, forcing the up B, and then at that point, Wolf does reach pretty high up with his foot during Firewolf, so all you gotta do is just line that up, time it well, and it's an easy stock twice in a row, but still the SCHMIXTAPE from Sweden doing fantastic things so far in this bracket. You know, having to fight against an opponent as strong as Puppeh this early, very unfortunate for him, but I would not be surprised to see this player make a pretty deep loser's run.
Absolutely. Although I will say, Lose is already starting to look like a Shark Tank. I would not want to be down there because so many strong players in these round 1 pools. Like, this was a round 1 pool match.
It was.
Round 1 pool match. This is absolutely wild.
And I already know two very strong players, actually both Canadians and both from Montreal, Supergirl Kells and Armadillo, both lurking in the loser's bracket. So if I'm SCHMIXTAPE, I'd like to run into like almost anybody but them down there, especially just because Sonic, Lucario, like these are players or characters who are extremely grueling on the player's mental to fight against.
Absolutely.